did this video already one time and I did not like how it came out at all, so I'm doing it over. I was straightening my hair on the last time, but we're here to talk about Mercedes Morr and her tragic death. Rest in peace, Mercedes Morr. God bless the families. At the time when I made the video, Jhonni Blaze was missing. She's actually found now. The points in the video I was trying to make and make sure that people understood was that because we are models or because we're Instagram models, that doesn't give people a right into our personal lives like that. And I think people think sometimes they know us or they see certain things. I'm not remotely as big as they are, and I just wanted to share my experience when I met Jhonni Blaze and Mercedes Morr, and at the same time there was also another dancer there, but she doesn't and didn't want people to know that she was dancing, so I'm not going to say her name for her safety. But
I respect your set, you respect my hood, let's just keep it gangster.
I'm gonna do what I do best and eat my food and talk about what I actually know. So back when I met them, I was going to school for public relations and marketing, and so my first client was someone who owned a bunch of clubs out here in Houston, Texas. I don't know if he want me to say his name, but he's well known out here and most people know him. He's a really dope person though. But that's neither here nor well, I mean it kind of is here, but so I was introduced to them through him. They ended up doing promotions for a club that we got started. It was called Hollywood Nights back in the day. And I was having issues doing the video because it was very like cloudy. Like I don't like looking at stuff where it looks like somebody's chasing clouds or trying to get attention or whatever, but it's a fine line because I am a YouTuber and at the same time I knew them, and not like knew them where we're besties or anything like that, but I knew them. They were very sweet to me when I met them. Never had a bad experience with any of them, and I don't have anything bad to say about them. Yeah, like they take pictures that some people would be uncomfortable with or whatever, but I respect their talent. I respect their beautiful, adorable faces, their beautiful, adorable personalities. I respect their beautiful bodies as well. And I remembered connecting with them after the club had closed and just kind of letting them know like how beautiful they were. My mom always taught me to tell women how pretty they are, not in no like gay way or nothing like that, but just to let women know like how pretty they are, because a lot of times we don't tell each other enough and we look at each other crazy, and that's not how nobody should live like that. And so I remember like gushing over how beautiful they were, and they were the same with me. They told me I was beautiful too. We talked about like hanging out possibly, and then we talked about getting some, I was trying to find them someone to either take their photos, sign them, something. And at the time I was signed as well to a modeling agency who's super, but we're gonna talk about that on a different video. But they were not trying to sign them, and I was literally the only black girl really at that agency that was really booking work, and that was only because I had lost the weight that I needed to lose, because they were like against it, super against it. And I didn't understand why they didn't make them like plus size models or something like that, because that was something that was needed as well. Especially now, like most women are plus size. I think both sizes are beautiful. Both sizes are beautiful, plus and small. And I also believe that every size should be showcased. And so with my brand, I make sure that I have all different colors, shapes, sizes, personalities. that I showcase when I have models for my clothes. And it's because of, that's like the main number one reason why I do this. It's, I saw so many women, African American, beautiful, gorgeous, beautiful shapes and everything, get turned down by these agencies. And it's like you put your head in your tail, and they want you to be shaped like a boy. And if you're not vegan and like losing all this weight, or super bone skinny or whatever, or naturally skinny, you have a hard time. And it's not fair to me, especially with being a Texas girl. Honey, we like our seafood and we like our crawfish and our crab and bluebell ice cream and cornbread and everything else. And I feel like that's one of the most beautiful things about us is our shapes. And that's fine. You want us to lose weight, cool. But like, I remember literally going to that agency and bringing them stuff on holidays because I knew for a fact they weren't gonna pay me any attention. So the only way I could like get them to remember, oh, that's the one black girl we have, let's be nice to her, she was nice to us, was getting them gifts on Christmas, holidays. And I mean, you can do that with your agency if that's what you want to do. But so the whole thing that made me feel like I was okay with talking about this video was because there was a man who followed me home a couple days ago. And then the day after that, I saw a dead bird. And it was like, I feel like God was like, bro, you not gonna say nothing? Like, really? All the stuff that had happened to you from like crazy dudes that think that they your friend or they know you from like pictures. Y'all done had some crazy stuff happen, no lie. With people I knew, people I didn't even know. Like, it's a wild world. And when that guy like followed me, I was basically unlocking my front door. He was off in the shadows and was like, hey, do you want to smoke? And I was like, no. And then he was like, well, hey, do you want to hang out? I'm like, sir, it's 11 o'clock at night. What we about to do? Like, I didn't say that, but I was literally like, you gonna kill me, rape me, something out of line. Like, I'm not doing this. So I was like, sir, it's very late at night. I was like, please go. Like, please get away from me. So he was like, okay. He walked off. But it brought me back to wondering how the situation went between Mercedes Morr and her killer. And it gave me chills, bro. Like, I couldn't even sleep that night. Like, I was shaking. And I tell you, on my grandma's grave, I'm not lying. Like, somebody literally came to my door a couple days ago. And even before that, I've had 3 people who like my music. If you don't know, I sell my music out here in Houston. And so I have genuine, organic, like, fans, like, that support me. But I don't really like to call them fans. I call them angels. But people like that, that's a fan. Like, that's a crazy person. Like, it's just not, it's not safe. Like, so I'm moving for sure very, very soon. But where she was, it was a super safe residential area. Like, Sugar Land is super safe. It's a very quiet area. So to see something like that happen in that area, it just makes you feel like, dang, like, I can't go there. Where can I go? Like, where can you go in Houston if you can't go to Bella Noches?
At the club when she heard gunshots.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to Bella Noches, where the hell could you go?
It's not like this all the time.
No.
So I remember talking to her and Jhonni and taking pictures with them. They were so sweet. And I remember Mercedes was very quiet and to herself. And Jhonni kind of talked for all of them. She was the more outgoing one. And she was kind of telling me what they were cool with what they weren't cool with. And then it was a respect thing from the jump. Like, I remember handing them some ones, like, just so that they could, like, just walk around with them, and they didn't really have to, like, dance for those, you know what I'm saying? Where they could just walk around with the money already in their hand or wherever they wanted to put it or whatever. And I just remember how sweet they were. And I'm not even done. Like, I'm really, with my music and everything, I feel like soon I'll be able to do a lot more to help all the businesses that I've come across and the people that I've come across that are trying to grow themselves as artists, especially if they're talented or if there was some type of impact made within me when it comes to them or within our relationship or whatever the case may be. Jhonni's dope. She's extremely talented and she always has been. And I remember when I first met them, when I first walked up, honey, I knew what it was, because I was like, y'all lit. Like, let me hype y'all up real quick. I've been on Disney Channel and y'all got way more followers than me, so y'all gonna be all right. And I remember telling them that, and Jhonni and Mercedes Morr were like laughing so hard. And then they repeated, they're like, bro, like, she said, yes, like, y'all lit, like, y'all are beautiful. They are beautiful women, and every black woman is beautiful. And it's just a shame, because sometimes when I even tell people, sometimes they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to really, like, take it. Like, we don't tell each other enough how dope and pretty and talented we are. And it's been happening a little bit more during COVID, but we should really tell each other a lot more. I feel like the world would be so much more fun to live in. I don't know, man. I just had to get that off my chest. I feel like they're really innocent women. Jhonni and Mercedes. Jhonni, right after I met this girl, like, I think it was a week or two after I met her, her boyfriend was killed. Like, literally had got, I think, SHOT. I don't know if I can say that on here, but he lost his life. And I remember her posting something similar to what she posted when she was crying out for help, when she got better, and she was talking about, like, the kids, you know, being there for her, which I will show you guys. But I'm gonna just leave you guys with this because I'm almost done with my food. There's more there, but I ate already. And I was trying to give y'all something and eat a little bit more anyway because I was hungry. But I'm gonna leave y'all with something. You don't know what someone needs to pay for. You never will know what someone's going through personally in their own life. And all of this could look a certain way to somebody, but who cares what that person thinks? Because Jhonni was crying out for help, and she comes off very, extremely authentic and genuine to me, and has forever. And I know she means well. And I know Mercedes Morr is a beautiful woman, gorgeous, gorgeous body, gorgeous face, both of them. And because someone expresses their sexuality or expresses themselves and takes photos a certain way, that doesn't give us the right to decide that that person deserved to go and leave this earth and leave their family. And you really gotta be more cognizant of what you're typing, because I feel like, God forbid, but it's only a matter of time before some of these women start actually just killing themselves because of the nasty comments and the way that people treat them. Whether you're an Instagram model, or a regular model or a supermodel or a city model. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. Whatever you're trying to do, let that woman's walk be her walk. Those walks are those women's walks. My walk is my walk. And who are we to judge what somebody deserves, what somebody doesn't deserve, what somebody needs to do, what somebody don't need to do? Like, a person's life has been lost. Another person almost took their life. So that should make you more aware of, oh, let me be kind to this person, or let me just keep my thoughts to myself. If you don't have something kind to say to people, just keep it to yourself, because you're not doing any good for anybody else. That like, Jhonni could probably go her whole life without seeing somebody say something about how she looks, if it's negative or whatever. And I've been viral before. I took the video down, but I've been viral before. I was talking about R. Kelly. It was like 100,000 views. And you can't help it, like, because the way the algorithm is, especially now, you have to respond. And you'll still see those nasty comments, even if you get, and the average person mental health wise, for mental health, you have to have 10 positives to counteract one negative. So for instance, if somebody says, oh, she lying about R. Kelly, she didn't meet him even though I did, like, underneath that, if somebody else is saying something else negative, that's 2. So it's like, I need 20 people to say, I believe you, girl. Yeah, he do seem cuckoo. Like, I believe he came to Starbucks and bought a whole bunch of cookies because he used to go to McDonald's over here in Texarkana. Like, I was getting messages like that, but I would have to have 10 in order to feel better. And you can't help it. Like, you responding to something else, it's stuff underneath, it's stuff on the top. It's just there. So I would say we could just not read the comments, but then how you gonna pay your bills? Because a lot of us pay our bills from posting, from social media, from marketing. So, you know, just give these women a freaking break. If they post or whatever is not what you want to see, take them off. If my posts are not what you want to see, take me off. Like, you're not doing anybody any good or any service by being mean or nasty to them online. It's bullying. Like, maybe that type of chick back when you were in school bullied you, possibly in school, and so you feel like, oh, well, I gotta treat her that way because she looks like her. But at that point, you should get some therapy. And I'm saying this in the most kind, respectful way, but at that point, you probably should get some therapy and just stay off social media for a while. Do a social media fast, take a break from it. I'm full. It's a sin to be gluttonous and overeat, and I done took a bite of this corn and just completely just hit the top there on my stomach. It was like, all right, girl, that's it. If I eat any more, these waist beads made by yours truly will get popped off, honey, and the body will be destroyed, and we don't want that. So I'm gonna keep it cute. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. I have really great content coming for you guys very soon. I'm working on it right now as we speak. And you guys will get all the notifications by clicking the bell next to the subscribe button. Please do that. And I will see you guys on the next video. And if you want to be kind, be kind. If you want to be mean, keep it to yourself. Deuces.